Immigration is a complex issue, always in flux. It involves a myriad of laws, policies, and human stories that are constantly evolving. From the struggles of those seeking asylum to the triumphs of immigrants who have built successful lives in new countries, the landscape of immigration is ever-changing. It shapes lives, families, and communities. The impact of immigration is felt in every corner of society, influencing everything from local economies to cultural diversity. Families are reunited, communities are enriched, and new opportunities are created. Staying informed about immigration news is crucial. It helps us understand the broader context of global movements and the specific challenges faced by individuals. By keeping up with the latest developments, we can better appreciate the complexities of immigration. We need to understand the challenges faced by immigrants. Many endure perilous journeys and face significant obstacles in their quest for a better life. Awareness of these struggles fosters compassion and drives us to support humane solutions. We need to recognize their contributions. Immigrants bring diverse skills, perspectives, and cultures that enrich our societies. They work in various sectors, contribute to the economy, and participate actively in community life. We need to advocate for just and humane policies. Advocacy is essential in ensuring that immigration laws are fair and compassionate. By supporting reform, we can help create a system that respects human dignity and promotes social justice. Ignorance breeds fear and prejudice. Misunderstanding and misinformation can lead to xenophobia and discrimination. It's important to challenge these negative attitudes and promote a more informed and inclusive perspective. Understanding fosters empathy and action. When we take the time to learn about the experiences of immigrants, we become more empathetic and motivated to take positive action. Education and community engagement are key to building a supportive environment. By staying informed, we become more engaged citizens. Knowledge empowers us to participate in meaningful discussions and advocate for policies that reflect our values. Informed citizens are better equipped to contribute to the democratic process. We can hold our elected officials accountable for their decisions. Engaging with policymakers and participating in civic activities ensures that our voices are heard. We can influence the direction of immigration policies and demand accountability from our leaders. We can work towards a more just and welcoming society for all. By embracing diversity and advocating for inclusive policies, we can create communities where everyone feels valued and respected. Together, we can build a brighter future for all. Immigrants face numerous challenges when they arrive in a new country. The journey itself is often long and arduous, filled with uncertainty and hope. Upon arrival, they are greeted by a new environment that can be both exciting and intimidating. They often encounter language barriers. Learning a new language can be a daunting task, especially for adults who may not have the time or resources to attend classes. This barrier can make everyday tasks, such as shopping or asking for directions, incredibly challenging. They struggle to find employment and housing. Many immigrants are highly skilled but find it difficult to get their qualifications recognized. This can lead to underemployment or unemployment, adding financial stress to their already challenging situation. They may experience discrimination and prejudice. This can manifest in various forms, from subtle biases to overt acts of racism. Such experiences can be disheartening and can hinder their ability to integrate into society. These challenges can be overwhelming, leading to feelings of isolation and despair. The lack of a support system can exacerbate these feelings, making it difficult for immigrants to find solace and comfort in their new surroundings. Cultural differences can also create difficulties. Navigating a new cultural landscape requires understanding and adapting to new social norms, which can be confusing and stressful. Adapting to new customs and traditions can be challenging. Immigrants often have to balance their own cultural practices with those of their new country, which can lead to a sense of cultural dissonance. Immigrants may struggle to maintain their own cultural identity while integrating into their new society. This balancing act can be difficult as they try to honor their heritage while also embracing new ways of life. This can create a sense of displacement and longing for home. The emotional toll of being away from loved ones and familiar surroundings can be profound, making the process of adaptation even more challenging. The legal process for immigrants can be long and arduous. Navigating the complex immigration system is often confusing and stressful. Many immigrants face lengthy wait times for visas and green cards. Some live with the constant fear of deportation. The separation of families is a heartbreaking reality for many immigrants. They may be separated from spouses, children, and parents for years. This separation takes a heavy emotional toll, causing anxiety, depression, and a sense of loss. Invisible struggles often define the immigrant experience. These struggles are not always visible to the outside world, but they are deeply felt by those who live them every day. Many immigrants lack access to essential resources. This includes basic necessities like food, shelter, and healthcare, which many people take for granted. They may face barriers to healthcare, education, and legal aid. These barriers can be due to language differences, lack of documentation, or simply not knowing where to turn for help. A lot of them work low-wage jobs with limited benefits. These jobs are often physically demanding and offer little job security, making it hard to plan for the future. Struggling to make ends meet and provide for their families becomes a daily challenge. The constant worry about finances can take a toll on their mental and emotional well-being. The stigma surrounding immigration status can be incredibly isolating. This stigma can lead to feelings of loneliness and depression, as immigrants may feel unwelcome or judged by society. Undocumented immigrants, in particular, live in constant fear of being discovered and deported. This fear can overshadow every aspect of their lives, from work to social interactions. This fear can prevent them from seeking help when they need it, whether it's medical care, legal assistance, or even basic social services, making them vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. Without the ability to seek help, they are often left to endure unsafe working conditions and unfair treatment. Shifting sands often characterize immigration laws. Immigration laws are constantly changing. Recent years have seen significant shifts in immigration policy, often creating confusion and uncertainty for immigrants. Some changes have restricted access to asylum, while others have increased deportations. These policy changes have real-world consequences. Families are being separated, dreamers are facing an uncertain future. The human cost of these policies cannot be ignored. It is crucial to stay informed and advocate for humane and just immigration reform.